Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Heidi and we're here with a new video for you. It is Thursday, April 17th and I have the day off of work, so I thought it would be fun for a video idea to go out and have a like followers control my day type of video. So I've been posting on our Instagram at sunnytimestwo some polls of like this or that, or asking for your opinion on things, and then I'm gonna allow that to kind of control my day. So I posted a few of those yesterday to kind of kick off the day, since I knew I'd be starting in the morning and I wanted to have an idea of kind of how my day would begin. And then once we get going, I'm going to put more polls up, and then we'll kind of be going off the live reactions of people's votes, and we're going to be seeing what we get up to today. So I'm really excited. Brandon did something similar to this when he was on his college program. When he was at Disney World, he had people like control his day. So I thought this would be fun to do at home. Brandon unfortunately cannot join me today because he's working, but maybe he'll join me later on the day as the day goes on once he's done work. But the first prompt that we have on our story is, where should I get my coffee for the day? And so I said the options were make it at home or Starbucks, because I like having coffees on my days off at home because I don't typically drink coffees during the week, or I have a gift card to Starbucks. So the vote that ended up winning was Starbucks. And then with that being said, this morning when I woke up, I saw that it was going to be Starbucks. So I wanted to get some opinions because I feel like I always get the same thing at Starbucks and I want to try something new. So I also put on my story for some recommendations. So I said, let me know some recommendations, iced coffee options only please, and then I prefer drinks that aren't too sweet, because I know sometimes Starbucks like really puts a lot of pumps of things inside the drinks, which is great but also hard to put down sometimes when they're so sweet. So usually I just get stuff with like less pumps than they suggest. So we got a lot of options here, and I wanted to try something that I have never had. And so I'm looking through, and there was some really good options of things that I have had and really enjoyed. So I won't go with those, but I'm going to go with the one that people suggested the most. One that I'm going to go with is the brown sugar, where is it at? What is it actually called? Brown sugar shaken espresso. Yes, that. I'm going to go with that. Someone even said that you could get it with hazelnut, which that sounds really good. I don't know like brown sugar versus hazelnut. Usually we get like the hazelnut drinks, but I feel like the classic one that Starbucks advertises is the brown sugar one with like the oat milk. So I'll probably end up getting that, and we'll see how it is. I've never had this and it's always like piqued my interest, but again, I feel like whenever we go to Starbucks, we always get the same thing. We always get the cold brew with vanilla sweet cream cold foam and 2 pumps of hazelnut. Is mine and Brandon's thing. We call it like the fake shaky Jamaica. Doesn't really taste like a shaky Jamaica, but it gives the same feeling, I guess, the same good vibes. So let's drive to Starbucks and place that order, and then we'll see what we get up to next.
Hi there, what can we do for you?
Hi there, can I just get a tall brown sugar oat shaken espresso, please?
Yeah, for sure.
And could I get that iced? I don't know if it is.
And the what, sorry?
Could I just get it iced? I don't know if that is like automatically.
Oh yeah, so the shaken espresso is the iced one, and then the oat americano is the hot one.
Okay, perfect. Then I'll do that.
You got it right.
Okay, great, awesome, thank you.
Perfect. Just $6.72 for you.
Okay, thanks so much. Okay, we got the goods. I didn't know what I was doing when I was ordering, so I'm like, wait, is it cold? And then she's like, yeah, it is. So she was nice about it, but I was like, I actually don't know what I'm ordering. And I was looking at the menu, and they do have the hazelnut like shaken espresso, which I feel like maybe I would have liked better, but since most people said the brown sugar, I stayed true to following what you guys were saying. So I got the tall, what is this called? The tall brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. So that is what I ordered, and I brought something fun today to spice up my coffee, if I can find it in my bag. I feel like I packed so many things. Oh my gosh, let me find it. Here it is. I brought a little cozy that I'm so excited to use. I got this for Disney, but you know what? We got to bring the Disney magic home, and so I'm going to use it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I'm obsessed. I got this little cozy from Happy Thoughts Crafting Co. It's a small shop and they're located in Canada, which is super fun. So I'll leave her link down below. She does like cozies, as well as I actually have this as well from her, which is like a sunglasses case. She does like lots of little cute printed stuff like this. So love that. And the cozy, so adorable. So I'm so excited to try this. I've never had one of these before, like I said, so let's give a taste test. is good. I'm trying to feel like what it compares like. It's not too sweet. I got it just the way it was. I didn't want to like change it in any way because again, I want to follow what you guys said. So I got the regular. It is a little bit sweet, but like not over sweet where it's like a fake sweet. It's like pretty nice actually. So I'm pretty happy you guys picked a good choice of drink for me. I was really worried that I wouldn't like it, but I do like it, and I'm excited to take it along with me because this cozy is just so cute, and I got the tall, so it just like fits it so perfectly. And how adorable is this? So now I'm gonna figure out what Indigo I'm gonna go to and then what Value Village I want to go to. I initially wanted to drive out to Oakville, but because it is a work day, like it's Thursday, the traffic in the morning was super bad. So I'm gonna see what it looks like now because I'm out in Burlington currently, so it's actually not that far away. So maybe I'll go out to the Value Village in Oakville because I just love that one. It's always so good. So depending on the time of how long it says to get there, may go there or may just go the one out here in Burlington. But first stop, you guys picked it, is actually, let me double check that it didn't change. This one was closer, I feel like, than the coffee one, but I think I remember what it is. Yeah, so I'm gonna walk around with my coffee, and I asked, should I go to Ikea or Indigo? And yeah, this one was really close. It was almost 50-50, but right now Indigo is in the lead, so we're gonna find an Indigo, and we're gonna walk around with my coffee and see if anything calls out to me, if I want to get anything. If not, Indigo has just become one of those stores for me where I just like going and like browsing. I used to not really go there often, and then a couple times I went and I'm like, this store has so many like fun hidden things, and I love that. So gonna get my coffee, take it with me, and head to an Indigo. So I just got done at Indigo. It was super fun and super cute. I haven't been to this Indigo before. It's actually an Indigo Spirit. I didn't know that. When I searched it up on Google, it just came up as Indigo. So that counts for Indigo though. It was super quiet today as well, which is really nice because it's a weekday. So I love that. Now we're back in the cart, and I kind of mentioned it earlier that the next thing that I was gonna do is go to Value Village, and that's because one of the prompts was which thrift store should I go to today, and I put Value Village or Plato's Closet. Plato's Closet's a thrift store, right? I was thinking about that like when I posted. I'm like, is Plato's Closet a thrift store? But I think it is because it's like resale stuff. I don't know. Hopefully it is, because that's what I put. People ended up picking Value Village by quite a bit, so we're gonna go to Value Village. And I came out here to Oakville because I wanted to go to the Value Village here. During my family med placement, I spent a lot of time out in Oakville because I did a rotation at a family med clinic out here for 3 months. So I often took like the train and bus to get to my placement, and the train is right by the Value Village. So lots of times I'd go in there and hang out until my train came to pick me up. So that's how I know this Value Village is a good one, because I spent a lot of time looking there. So that's where I'm gonna head to next, is Value Village. And then I already put the next couple prompts up on my story, so I'm excited to see what you guys choose for those. But first up, let's head to Value Village. Done at Value Village, and that was really fun. They had a lot of cool stuff and a lot of Disney stuff. I feel like this location always has so much Disney stuff. I don't know, the person who donates their stuff, I always feel like it's the same person because they always have really cool like plush, photo albums. I really like that like address book, and I almost bought it, but I'm like, I feel like we don't really use address books anymore. But I did come home with two things. So the first thing I got is actually for my brother. He is going to Boots and Hearts this year, and so I picked up this Boots and Hearts hat because then he doesn't have to buy one when he goes and he can have it. I don't really know if he'll like super like it, but again, at Boots and Hearts, have a hat that you can just like wear when you're there. I hope he likes it. It was $2.99, so I picked that up for him, and it's like that like kind of snapback. And then I also found this bracelet, which I was super excited about. It is one of those old charm bracelets that Disney used to do that look like this. It's a silver one, and it's got a few different charms on there. The actual charm that's like built into the bracelet, that's like the enclosed clasp, is missing one of the little diamonds in it. But these are like the old ones, so I got it anyhow because I have one of these and it's pink, but it's a little bit bigger, and this one is like the perfect fit on my wrist. So that's why I grabbed this one, so then I can have like them to be interchanged. And I know that they still sell charms at the parks, so I'm gonna keep an eye on those when we go on our honeymoon in Disneyland. Maybe I'll grab some. But this charm bracelet had a few on there. It had like a Tinkerbell with a little key, and then it has a little gemstone Mickey. I feel like this is like a birthstone. I don't know which month it is, but it's kind of like a light blue. And then we got a charm that says Walt Disney World on it, and the month April, which Brandon's birthday's in April. Mine's not in April, but it's on there. And then this little Mickey charm that also, or like Mickey M, that also is missing one of the rhinestones. So I mainly got this bracelet for the like body of it, but I had to take my coat off because I'm sweating. I'm in the car, and the car is in the sun, and I'm literally sweating right now. So we're gonna go to our next stop, and the next stop is actually the library. So I thought it'd be fun to go to the library and do a little hobby today. So I put on the story, what hobby should I get up to at the library? I brought my coloring book as well as my Hunger Games book. And so I asked you guys which one should I do, and it says that coloring's winning right now, but it's also close. It's almost 50-50 as well, but coloring is winning. So we're gonna head to the library and color, which is fun. I finished up at the library and I ended up coloring. That was what was chosen. And it was so peaceful, honestly. I didn't even have headphones in. I was initially gonna like watch a YouTube video or listen to music, but then I was like, you know what? I'm out here. It's so quiet. I might as well just sit in my thoughts and color. And it honestly felt like so nice to just like sit in silence and just focus on the coloring. I think that often like day to day is so busy at work. There's always stuff going on, and like I just find that I'm someone who my mind is always thinking about like the next thing I have to do and like a million different things. And so just being there in that moment and just coloring and just being present was so nice. So I really, really enjoyed that. And I went to my favorite library that is like in the close vicinity of where we are. And I just love this library because it's just like so big. There's so many different areas, a lot of like windows, so you get in a lot of sunlight. I spent a lot of time here when I was in school, in PA school, working on homework and studying stuff here. So I love coming back here when I can, but not for studying, just for fun things. So now I'm going to look at the next poll that I put on the story. So I've been in the market to buy some tank tops. I'm someone who, like, under my sweaters especially, I like having a tank top and like tucking it into my shorts so that I don't have like a draft on my belly and it stays warm, which now like summer is coming, so I don't typically wear them under my shirt in the summer, but still I like have the same tank tops, I swear, that I've had for like years and years, and I want new ones and I just haven't come around to going to get some. So I put in my story some stores, like which store should I check out to try to find some tank tops to buy, and I put 4 options because I wanted to give people different options, and I'm going to go to the top 2 that are chosen. And so the ones that I put are Old Navy, American Eagle, Gap, and Aritzia. And by far Old Navy is like smashing this poll. People really love Old Navy, I guess. And to be honest, I feel like I knew that more recently. I've seen a lot of people shopping at Old Navy and talking about Old Navy. I think because like their stuff is like more affordable and still cute, so I think people are like turning to that. But yeah, like by far it was 75% Old Navy, and American Eagle was next at 14%. We are gonna go to Old Navy first and then American Eagle. I'm gonna have to go to like 2 different malls because American Eagle, Gap, and Aritzia are all at one mall and Old Navy's at a different mall. So Old Navy first, and then we will head to American Eagle, and we'll see if I have any luck in finding tank tops today. Now I'm back home, and you guys did not steer me wrong with telling me to go to Old Navy. So I ended up going to Old Navy and getting exactly what I wanted. I still ended up going to American Eagle because I had to do what you guys said, of course, today. And so I still went and stopped by, but they didn't have anything that I wanted. But I walked around the mall a little bit and then came home, and it's 5 o'clock now. So Brandon will be done work any minute, but I will show what I got from Old Navy. So I ended up getting 3 of these little like basic tanks. They actually have the adjustable strap, which is nice. So I got brown, and then we got a white as well and a black. So I'm really happy with those, and they were on sale for $8. So I picked up those 3, and now we're gonna look at our story because we have another poll, and this time it is what should I eat for dinner, and we have leftovers from the week. We have 2 different types of leftovers, so pasta or like pulled chicken. The 2 options were having pasta for dinner or a burrito for dinner, and I was really hoping for the burrito, I'm not gonna lie. Right now I was just not feeling pasta, but I'm like, I have to put it up, and if they say pasta, I have to go with pasta. But you guys pulled through and you said I can have a burrito, so thank goodness I'll be having that chicken burrito, and I think Brandon's gonna have pasta. So we're gonna eat dinner, and then I have another poll or 2 before we end off the vlog. But it's been so fun so far, and I hope you guys have been enjoying this video too, because I've just been having fun seeing where the day takes me. So next up, we're gonna have dinner. We have a guest. I'm just kidding, you're not a guest.
A guest appearance.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Hi. Yeah, Brandon's done work, so now we're going for our post-work walk.
Yes, and it's happy long weekend.
Happy long weekend.
4-day weekend, which was so fun. Today was a good day at work, which I know this video is not about that, but it was a good day.
That's good. So I asked another question on the polls on Instagram, and it is, where should we go for a walk today? And the 2 options were a beach walk, so a walk down by the beach, or a forest walk. And you guys voted for beach quite like
overwhelmingly, yeah.
By quite a lot, yeah. So now we're at the beach, and we're gonna go for a walk, and we'll put our last poll probably in the story, unless we...
Yeah, who knows?
I guess we'll see. We had a great walk, and now the sun is setting,
It was a really nice day out though. Like the
Yeah.
walk was so nice. It was a bit chilly by the water, but really nice.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
I also have to say that earlier I was saying I was sweating in the car and stuff, and that's because Brandon told me that I had the heat on. So
She had it on 25 degrees, which I think the highest is like 28 or like a bit higher. And you had it like on 25 with the fan halfway through. So you drove with the window down because you said that the AC wasn't
I
working.
was like sweating in my t-shirt, so that was nice.
So funny.
But anyhow, we have one more poll. Might be the last poll, I think, or maybe do one more. We're not sure yet. We're deciding. And the poll is, what post-walk treat should I get? And the options I put were slushy or dipped cone. And I was in my heart of hearts hoping that it was slushy, but I knew that once dipped was in front of that cone word that everyone would be picking that one. And of course, overwhelming dipped cone. So we are at Dairy Queen. I have to get the dipped cone. I'm gonna see if they still have that like Oreo blue one. I hope they do.
Crunch and cookie.
If not, I'll have to get a chocolate because I have to get a dipped cone. And Brandon gets the I guess long end of the stick because you get whatever you want, and we have a deal on the app.
I'm getting a mini blizzard because there's a deal where you get a mini blizzard for $1 if you spend $1 or more.
So we'll be spending $1 or more.
Crazy deal, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a good deal. And we're gonna get our ice cream. Maybe we can sit outside and eat it because I saw some people sitting outside.
Sure.
So we went in. Dairy Queen always sneaks you in there because their app does not work all the time. So we get in there and I'm like, can I use this code? And the girl's like, yeah, you can. And then there's like no place to scan it, so you can only mobile order. But no worries, we had points. So Brandon still got his, what did you get again? Blizzard. I can show it to you. Chocolate.
Mixing bowl, brownie and cookie dough.
And I have this, I don't even know what it is, but it's berry of some sort. She said it tastes like Fruit Loops.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try it. Dipped cone. Holy, that tastes exactly like Fruit Loops.
Oh, I would like it.
You should try it. That's crazy. Double fisting.
I don't know how to eat a dipped cone.
Just take a bite, but don't let it fall.
It does. It smells like a Fruit Loop. It's good, but a dip cone isn't very practical because it just like falls apart.
So it is now later in the day. We enjoyed the ice cream for the most part. I will say I don't recommend that dipped cone thing. It's too much.
And it's one of those things, I think that like sometimes the fruity things taste artificial and too much of it is too much.
Yeah, like I felt like I was gonna throw up at the end. But I ate it because you guys told me to.
I had mine, it was delicious.
Yeah. And now we were home. I started like editing the video because this video is going out tomorrow, and you were playing with Caitlin Austin.
Yeah, Marvel Rivals. It was fun. Caitlin's first time, I'm pretty sure, playing, and it was so fun, and just like I love chatting with them and playing with them. So we're gonna do it more often, which is fun. It's a good way to stay connected.
Fun. So we have one more question on our poll to close off the night, and the question is, what TV show should we watch to end off the day? And we put $1 Million Secret, which we have been loving.
Yes.
We started it maybe last week, and we're almost done, but it's really, really good. And then Only Murders in the Building, because we have been watching that like for some time now, kind of on and off.
It's like Old Faithful. We just
Yeah.
like put it on sometimes.
Yeah, we're on the last season. So you guys chose Only Murders in the Building. So we're going to watch that and kind of relax and head to sleep after that.
Yeah.
But I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit of a different video, but I had fun with it. And if you did enjoy it, let us know, because maybe we'll do more in the future.
I would love to. Yeah, so fun. Well, I didn't do this one today, but I would love to take part in one. That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new, consider subscribing for lots of different content all the time. And be sure to ring that bell so you don't miss any of those new videos.
And remember, it's always sunny.